Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. Now, we're in the war room. This is a different kind of rendition. I think it'll be a fun one. Here's the deal, guys. The question I'm asked most. I'm struggling today, son. The question I'm most asked. However the hell you phrase it. People ask me this question the most. Let's do it that way. Scab, how many knives you got? And the answer's simple. I don't know. I don't have a clue. So here's what we're going to do. Because YouTube's has me shadow banned once more. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flood the damn thing with shorts. I don't want shorts, Scab. Don't care. Here's what I'm going to do. Seriously. Megatron has bought me all of these little things here. Let's see if I can pull one out. Little slidey thingies here. Now, here's the deal. They're all full of knives. So here's what I thought I'd do. I'm going to do a short on every one. Every knife I got, every blade I got, whether it's in the car, here at work. How we're going to do it. We're going to make them quick. I'm not going to make people suffer through it. But here's what I'm going to do. Say I do the Wild Pig Hunter. I absolutely adore this knife. It's from Tops. And I'm a Tops fan. And here's the thing. People, I got a lot of brands. Some people are fans of them. Some people ain't. It affects me zero. None. And I don't say that mean or smart. It's just like you don't care if I like your knives or not. But I love Tops and I have a bunch of them. So here's what I would do. I'm going to put, say, on the short, I'll put number 1, right? Or 1. Put a 1, Tops Wild Pig Hunter. Whatever the name's going to be, there's going to be a number preceding it. Now, I want to do this for a couple of reasons. 1, I just want to do it to flood the algorithm. 2, I want to do it to see how many knives I got. And 3, here's the big part where you guys come in. What I really would like to do, because you see a lot of my knives over and over and over again, right? Here's my Uncle Henry Schrade. This one was American made. This one was my grandfather's. There's a lot of knives like this, and this one actually has a pretty damn wicked edge on. I've got to get me a new camera here soon. But here's the thing. There's a lot of these knives, man, you never see or I don't ever show. And I thought, you know, not only are, I'm not going to say you're missing out. I mean, you don't care. But a lot of times I'm missing out. Like, there's some really good reviews out there. This Tops, I got this one from my guy Jimbo. Now, this is the Tops. I always screw this up. But this is the CQT Magnum. It was made in conjunction with Fox Knives. I love the look of it. And a lot of these knives, guys, I have, when I first started the channel, for those of y'all new to the channel, when I first started the channel, I did a lot of riding reviews, like riding in the truck with Scab. And the thing is, I enjoyed it, and I've had people say, man, I miss those. Well, here's the thing. I got so many knives now, and the truth is this, guys. When somebody sends me a knife to review, they don't send me knives for my camera work. They don't send me knives for the cinematography. They don't do any of that. They send me knives because of my testing. I've been told this a million times. So when a company sends me a knife, it's not that they expect a certain kind of review, but they want that hard use review. Well, in doing that, and I love doing that, y'all know I do. This was a gift from Salty Red Corn. Shout out to Salty. This thing is heavy. It's a artisan cutlery. I think it was a copper, but dude, this thing, I actually love it. It's heavy, but y'all don't see this one a lot, and that's what I'm saying. I want to start showing more of the knives. I got a bunch of knives from Steve Guru. Awesome dude. Love Steve. He's just a good dude, man. This is one from Steve. It's a Kaiser. I love this knife. So a lot of knives that I love, you guys don't see a whole lot. You see the ones, and I'll be honest with you, man. And I think if we're all honest, the content creators, we're going to show the ones that get the views, right? I mean, that's kind of, if I don't Scab, I'm in it because I'm UNICEF. Well, that's what you should name your channel, UNICEF. I'm going to stop. I think this was one from Backyard Knife Dude. The other side of it is, guys, a lot of these knives were gifts. So I want to kind of share them with you and show you. And as we go, if you see a number on a short, whether it's 1 or 100, right? And you're like, dang, I want to see a hard use review on that, or I want to see a review on that, or I want to catch your thoughts on that. And you try to find it, because what I started realizing, guys, as I've been on this journey, I screwed up a lot of titles, man. And a lot of my thumbnails were like, I look like I'm not going to say I look like I'll get in trouble. Can't say the R word on here. But the truth is, I didn't put the damn name of the knife. So you're like, Scab, I can't find that knife. Then let's start a list. And instead of shotgunning everything and being unorganized like I am, if I put out, say, and there's one in particular that I want to do a review on, give me just a second to find it because here it is. I absolutely love this knife. I don't know that I've done this knife. This is a CRKT. I got it from Kirk, I believe. It's the Rakkasan. I don't know why, but I love this damn knife. I mean, I adore it. It fits great in hand. And I'm not a huge CRKT fan of their pocket knives, but they've got a couple fixed blades, man, that I am just really, really, really in love with. And this Rakkasan, I love. Now, I need to get the edge reworked, but I think it's sharp enough. Yeah, it's sharp enough. I can get a review out of it. So say this is number 37 on the short. And I'm going to keep these shorts to like 8 to 10 seconds. They're going to be fast, quick, fast, in a hurry. But put in those comments, hey, Scab, we want to see this one reviewed, right? I'm doing it for a couple reasons that I mentioned. One, just flooding the algorithm. Two, there's a lot of knives that you guys don't see. Three, so I know how many knives I got. Four, so I've got kind of an inventory, right? Because the truth is, coming up soon, we're going to start getting ready in 2024 for our Veterans Raffle that we always do. We didn't do one this year. It's been crazy. Definitely going to do one in 2024. And so some of these knives that I have that I never use, never see, I'm going to clean them up. We're going to get either Lacey or DJ to put an edge on them, and they're going to go in that raffle. I want you to understand, a lot of the knives that I have that I'm mentioning, like that Rakkasan and things like that, there might be knives that I never use that I want to go for good. So, or we're going to put them in our hard use pass around group. Now, here's the thing. If they're too beat up, I'm not going to raffle that off. I'll just buy some new knives and we'll throw them in, and the community will jump in like they always do. Here's one that I've done reviews on that I absolutely adore, but you don't see it much, but I carry it a lot, and that is the Bobcat from Bobby Shoe. I absolutely love this knife. And let me say this too. I find it kind of amusing because everybody's like, "Ooh, there's a weak spot." That's a weak spot because we live in the internet age of experts, and everything's got to be a half-inch thick and all that dumb shit. There's actually, I believe I've got the video clip of Bobby when he weighed 280. He pounded this into a tree and stood on it and jumped up and down. That's not a weak spot. If you know what you're doing, and this one was made, I believe, by Battle Horse Knives. They know what they're doing. But the thing is this, you can see it's well used, it's well worn, but you don't see it a lot. So I want to bring some of these out because Work Tough Gear is going to do a production run of these. And when they do, you'll see another review. But I want to get some shorts and things out there. And one, it's an awesome knife. Two, I love Bobby. Three, I need content. So here's the other thing. And we're going to wrap it up and we'll keep this one under 10. There's also some knives like this one. And I'm going to do a video on this one and the Verdict. And there's one more. But this one was given to me by Charles Bill, who's an awesome dude. This is a Razor Tech. It's from Cold Steel. Now, I'm going to do this knife and the Verdict together. It's that 4116 steel from Cold Steel. Now listen, this shit gets so razor sharp, it's ridiculous. Now, will it chip? I don't know. But I know that I can get it sharp enough that I could use it for a skinning knife, a hunting knife, a fishing knife, things like that. But I'm curious because I love this knife, and that little Verdict is a perfect little pocket knife. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start doing the shorts. They're going to be awesome. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to do my causes. And let me say this before I do my causes, because I find myself too many times over explaining. My causes are my causes. I don't ask you to support them, and I'm not saying that meanly. I just want you to understand. For me to have a channel, I love having the channel. Man, we're growing. We're at 63,000. That's awesome. I'm at the age and I'm at a point in my life that I've taken and I've taken and I've taken and I've been selfish. I want to give back and I want to help. By bringing up these causes, does it help? I don't know. But my belief is that we'll get to a point where the channel's big enough and we're doing enough that we can put rubber to the road. That is my goal. And if we can help a couple people, I don't like using that word save. I just don't, man. Because it's not up to us to save anybody. But if we can raise enough awareness to where we can help somebody, or somebody hears something goes, listen, that guy's goofy as shit, but I'm welcome there, I'm going there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my three causes. One has nothing to do with the other. It's important that you understand that. And while I do my causes, I'm just going to show you some knives, okay? So let's ready, steady, go. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. And the stats are everywhere. The real number goes anywhere from 15 to 29. And it's important that we say that because I don't like putting falsehoods out there. The 22 is a rallying cry. I understand that. But 15 to 29, and whether it's 15, 29, 27, anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. That's why we focus on 0 on this channel. Now listen, this one, and what I want to say is this, guys, if you're a vet, man, all that means is we love you and you're welcome here, and we have a great community here, and just know that you're never going to hear any dumb shit here. That's all that means. We're back to blue over here. Well, that one's a controversial one, isn't it? And you know, here's the thing, I understand when people don't agree with it. That's why I say you don't have to support it. I do. My son's going to be a policeman. I have friends that are policemen. Now, are all cops good? Man, you know they're not. I've been profiled as much as anybody, dude, if not more. Are they all bad? Well, I know better than that. I know better than that. That's why we're going to back to blue and we're going to black. I'm going to. My kid's going to be a cop, like I said. I don't have to. I want to. How do you do it, Scabber? Well, we don't break the damn law, or we try not to. Now, there's just certain laws that are just asinine and stupid. And, you know, I'm not going to intentionally break them. But, you know, there's just certain things. Sometimes, guys, you have to stand for your own beliefs. But listen, if I do break the law and I get in trouble, I'll accept responsibility for it. And finally, if you are an addict, and this is very important to me, never quit quitting. So that's our plan. I love y'all. God knows I do. God bless y'all. I hope he does. I'm Scab. Of course I am. You're not. Some of you don't want to be. And I'm gone, son. Love y'all. Have a great week, man. Let's get this thing going.